Live, love Africa. What's your excuse for not coming? Please subscribe.
Hello, I'm Dynast Amir.
Peace. Good morning, Ekaro. I hope all is well. I hope you're moving closer to your purpose. I hope everything's working out for you. I hope you broke a sweat this morning. Hope you meditated on how you are going to achieve and attract your purpose. Today's topic, this morning's topic, if it falls in line with your purpose, again, if it falls in line with your purpose, it will happen. Again, if it falls in line with your purpose, it will happen. See, a lot of things aren't working out. In fact, let me back up for a second. So when I was in LA, one of my customers, right, the contact at the account, that was one of my customers, she used to make these Ace of Spades. So there's this drink called Ace of Spades. Like it comes in a nice sexy bottle, right? You know, if you go to the nightclubs, usually, when the girls come out with the sparklers, if you're in VIP, sometimes the drink of choice, of course, is Moet, Belvedere, all this other stuff, and then there's Ace of Spades. So the Ace of Spades, it comes in this nice custom case, right? This nice custom case. So what she would do, she would take the cases and then take the used bottles and she would sell them. And she was selling for like $80, $100, and she was making good money just taking the Ace of Spade cases and the Ace of Spade, the empty bottles, and repurposing them and reselling them. So she was telling me what she was doing. She was making good money. I said, hey, let me buy a couple from you wholesale and let me try and resell them. She said, okay. So I bought one from her. She gave me a good deal on it. I think she sold it to me for like 20 or $30, something like that. The bottle and the case. I actually still got it in my I still got the case here. So I put it on eBay. I didn't have a buy it now price. I just left it on bid. It only sold for $15. Didn't have to pay for shipping, so I lost money because the $15 included shipping. I mean, whatever it sold for, I said it was free shipping. Cause I just knew I was gonna sell it for like $100, and then that will cover the shipping as well. Cause I bought it for 20 or 30, so I will, I'll make a cool, $60, $50. I ended up losing money. Meanwhile, she was selling hers for $100. And see, and then I reflected on that. I'm like, how is she able to sell these Ace of Spade bottles for $100, but me only sold mine for $15? And then she explained like the love and everything she did, like the way she would clean the bottles and just the energy she put behind it versus me. I was just focused on making a profit. I was just focused on the money. I could care less about the presentation and the love and the energy put behind it. I just wanted to buy the finished product and put it on eBay and make some money. And it didn't work out, but it works out for her because of the energy and love she put into it. See, a lot of us, what we're doing is not working out because we're not putting that energy and love into it. Because at the end of the day, that's not really our purpose, and we know it. We know we're just going through the motions. We know we're just checking the box. We know that this is not our passion, but we're still putting energy behind it. And we know deep inside this is going to fail because this is not our passion. We're not in tune with this. This is not part of our vision. This is not our purpose. But for some reason, we still go through the motions. And we know it's going to fail, but we still do it for some reason. Just to say we tried, or just to show people, yeah, I did something. But what I'm saying is when it's your purpose, like this is part of this Ace of Spades, the way she would articulate it and describe it and what she would do with it as far as the process and customizing these bottles, you knew that she was passionate about it. It was a purpose. That's why she was successful. But I wasn't successful at them because it wasn't my purpose. I wasn't passionate about it. See, you know it's your purpose when you're passionate about it. And a lot of us are involved in certain activities that is not our passion, but we're still wasting energy, putting energy behind it. Then we're surprised when it fails because it's not in line with your purpose. And then sometimes, you know, there's certain things we're passionate about that we get involved in and we put our energy behind, and it's our love. And it works out a little bit, and then something happens. It no longer works out, or it goes under. And then we were like, why? Why did this happen? Why? This is my passion. This is what I love. This is part of my vision. Why did this initiative I was working on, why did it fail? Well, a lot of times we have to get the lesson behind that in order to prepare us for when we're really moving in our purpose. Not saying we're not moving in our purpose, but sometimes we have to get knocked down. Certain ambitions and aspirations that we have, that we get involved in, that we're passionate about it, they have to fail. It's done by design because we have to get the lesson behind that. So when it's really time to get things cracking, it works out. So there's a lesson behind that. You know, like me, I play football. It got me to a certain, I thought football was my passion, thought it was my calling. It got me to a certain point in life. Then it was taken away. I had a knee injury. It was taken away. But those jewels I learned during the process from Pop Warner Little League from when I was 8 to I graduated from University of Georgia, I took those jewels, those life lessons, that discipline that we got during football, that life lessons, that structure, and I applied it to my life. Then I was in corporate America. Corporate America was going very well. There were certain structures and processes that I had to learn, certain systems. Then what happened? Corporate America just wasn't for me. I thought it was my passion, but it really wasn't. But it wasn't a complete wash because there's certain systems, like Louis Farrakhan said. Louis Farrakhan said, there's nothing wrong with working with corporate America. Take their system and then apply it to what you're doing, to apply it to your purpose and your passion. That's what I got from football. That's what I got from corporate America. So again, on the journey, you know, you might be following your purpose or what you think is your purpose. You might put all your energy behind it. You feel passionate about it, and then it just sputters. But in that sputter, there's a life lesson that you have to gain, you have to learn that you could apply to your true purpose once it arrives or is presented to you. So don't get discouraged. But at the end of the day, if it is whatever you're doing, if it is in line with your purpose, it will succeed, it will work out. You guys remember that. And if it doesn't work out, the lesson in it, the lesson in failure, or the lesson in whatever it is that didn't work out, the lesson in that when it sputters or fails You take that lesson and you apply it to when your true purpose is presented to you. Until next time, family, go to dynastamir.com. Dynast Amir, search for Huru.